Hey everyone, welcome to Chatbox Chronicles, your go-to podcast for daily inspiration and weekly laughs.
We are Lelah and Elyse, and we're your two best friends in our 30s. Ooh.
I know.
Here to bring you real conversation, relatable stories, and a whole lot of fun.
Yes, we are now officially 30-somethings.
Somethings.
Yeah, in our 20s it was like, you're 20-something, and now we're just 30-somethings.
Yeah, we are.
But yes, welcome to another fun episode of Chatbox Chronicles. We're so excited to have you here again for another season. This time we'll be diving into topics and creating unforgettable memories again. We'll have some good things lined up for y'all this season. Before we dive in though, we're going to take a quick trip down memory lane, give you guys a couple of good major milestones that we were able to hit. We're so blown away by your guys' support. Like as soon as we started, we met 2 weeks later, published.
Yes, and so in just a few short months, we've grown an amazing community across all of our platforms, between Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and more. We've racked up over 347 downloads.
Woo. Cheers. And speaking of community, we've loved connecting with you all on social media. Over on YouTube, you can watch our videos, and we've got at least 36 loyal subscribers as you're watching it now. We've definitely probably hopefully got a few more. And over 2,175 views across our 24 videos.
Yay! And on Facebook, we have connected with 491 followers. Make that 500 at the end of this.
I know.
So, yeah, while you're watching now, we're either at the 500 milestone mark or almost there. So go follow if you haven't to get us over that milestone.
Yes, on our way to 1,000.
Yeah, on our way to 1,000 on Facebook.
I'm like, we're gonna keep clinking.
Halfway there.
And on Instagram with our community there, we have at least 109 of you guys. Thank you for following us over there. And our growing TikTok audience is currently at around 132 followers. Plus, we have a thriving little Patreon community of 20 subscribers. Once we are able to hit 50 subscribers on Patreon, we are going to be releasing some more exclusive content over there. So be sure to join. It's just $3 a month and it unlocks a lot of goodies.
Yeah, so those are paid subscribers. So 20 doesn't sound like a lot, but we've only done season 1, and 20 paid subscribers is awesome.
Awesome. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So join our Patreon community, like she said, for just $3 a month.
Yes, and it will unlock a world of support and motivation and fun.
Yeah. So now we're kicking off season 2 with a brand new theme, Fall into Focus. So get ready for a season filled with inspiration, motivation, and a whole lot of fun.
Yes, we've got some amazing interviews lined up, including a few more of the intimate one-on-ones with just us here on the couch.
Yeah.
We'll be sharing some personal stories and experiences still, and of course, we can't miss out on the spooky season fun. This will be airing through September and October, and I think we'll go to the beginning of November. So we'll definitely be doing some Halloween-themed episodes with DIY projects, makeup looks, and even some scary stories.
Ooh, so get ready to dive into the season of change, just like the leaves, the fall leaves, and discover your inner focus. So let's make this season to remember, and grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive in.
Yes, and don't forget, please follow us on social media for daily inspirations and updates on new episodes. You can find us on, like we said, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you're loving the show, be sure to subscribe and tell your friends about it.
All right. So now that we've kind of gone over who we are, what we are, why you should even be listening to us, definitely go check up on that season 1 if you would like. We're expecting to have a better season 2, even just with like quality, and the road is up from here. So we're going to start this episode, I guess, like fully right now, and kind of dig into this next segment and talk about embracing change.
Yes, as we dive into the fall season, it's the perfect time to reflect on change and embrace the new beginnings that come with it.
Yeah, fall symbolizes transformation. Just like Lelah mentioned, the leaves changing color and falling from the trees. It's a good reminder that change is just a natural part of life.
Yeah, so how have you embraced change recently, Elyse?
All right. Like I was just thinking, so like right now we're in September and it's my son's first birthday. So I'm just like kind of reflecting on that a lot, and life has definitely changed from a family of 3 to 4. So with that, I've been working on shifting my mindset. Personally this year, I've been kind of focusing more on personal growth, and I've been craving even more patience and grace, especially as a mom of two and plus being a wife and all of the hacks that come with just life and being a lady. So yeah, I'm just trying to dive into those and learn more about those qualities. And I've been on this journey, and I've been able to see it benefit me in all aspects of my life. I'm more patient even with myself. So like having that mind shift change, because I don't know, I've always put high expectations on myself, and just knowing that like, hey, you got a goal, be able to reflect and see how far you've come. And then so this fall, I'm just gonna, just try to give myself more patience and grace, because we got a lot coming up this fall. It is our busy season. So like for me, for photography, it kicks up now. Everyone's wanting their mini sessions. We have fun Halloween spooky sessions. You got your hay rides. We're opening up a farm, so we got a lot coming this fall. And then you got your Christmas spooky session.
Absolutely.
But for me, just like experiencing that change in my life with my mindset, it just made such a big difference. And I'm excited to see how that mindset shift is going to help me for the fall. Yeah, it's amazing how a little mind shift can make a big difference in your world. So speaking of change, anything that you've experienced recently change-wise?
Yeah, I'm actually embracing a lot of change. So it's kind of funny because, if you know me in my personal life, all of a sudden it looks like I'm going through a midlife crisis. Because, I decided to just chop off my hair, and it was on a whim. I wasn't even going to do it until I got there. And then my hairdresser was kind of like, oh, have you seen these cute new haircuts? And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Didn't even tell anyone because it wasn't even supposed to be a thing. So that was a change that I'm embracing, this, going from really long hair to not a lot of hair at all.
Yeah.
So I'm embracing that change.
So cute.
Yeah. And then like 2 days later, a friend of mine pierced 2 more holes in my ears. So growing up, I've only ever had my first piercing, and that's it. And I'm 31. And no piercings anywhere else. Like never nose, like nothing. And so back in March, I had a friend pierce my second hole, and I'm like, oh, wow, like look at me getting embarrassing. Yeah. So I was like, I chopped off my hair, which is a huge change. And then 2 days later, she pierced 2 more holes in my ears, which was more change because now I have more earrings in there. And then Elyse and I did an interview the very next day with the tattoo parlor, and then got a tattoo. So we'll show you guys that a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's a preview for a future episode.
Yeah, later on. But it is just embracing a lot of change. And I guess it's those things seem so like minuscule, but I think it's because, I'm about to be 32, and it's just embracing the changes of the different seasons in life and the different, outlooks on life. And we're getting older, and our kids are getting older, and just focusing and shifting into those changes and kind of embracing them. So,
yeah. And also, if you didn't catch it, Lelah did do an interview with Brantley, her hairstylist, and that's a fun little cute clip. Working on trying to get it onto podcast platforms. However, it is on YouTube right now.
Yes, it is.
So y'all should go check it out. And it's on, I believe, our social media. So
yeah,
if you haven't found it, go look for it. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
But yeah, so that's a great example of embracing change. Sometimes you just gotta chop your hair off and kind of do something different. I know a lot of people around this time that kind of dye their hair different colors. Yeah, I still haven't gotten into it yet. I don't know. Like the last time I chopped my hair off was when I was pregnant with Roxanne.
Just learned a lot.
I know. I saw it today. I was like, holy crap.
See, I would be scared if I was to cut my real hair. I had extensions in, and even though it was my real hair, yes, my hair was down to here. But I have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Like if I chopped it off and I hated it, would you put my extensions back in?
Right.
So if it was just my hair, I would not have just bit the bullet. Like, yeah, let's chop off my hair.
Yeah.
That was only because I had a backup plan. So yeah, like embracing change can be kind of scary sometimes, but it can be rewarding.
Yeah. So, and like we said, the leaves just show that like change is just a part of life, and sometimes it is hard. Like you're don't want change, but it's just something that over time you just learn how to kind of try to hopefully embrace it, give it a little bit of patience, sprinkle it a little bit of patience and grace.
Trust and patient graces.
Yes. And we want to encourage you guys to kind of share some of your stories with us. What are you experiencing with change right now, and how have you adapted to new situations in your life? Yeah. We want to create a community of support and inspiration together by sharing our stories. We can learn from each other and overcome challenges together. I think it's like the best thing in life is just have a community knowing that other people are kind of going through the similar situations. Like, yeah, we've talked about it in season 1. No one has it all. We're just doing our best here. And yeah, with that comes change. So anyway, also with season 2, we're kind of doing a little bit more interviews. So what we decided to do for our first episode of season 2 is kind of have a little special segment with our kiddos. We sit down with my daughter Roxanne, that's 4, and Lelah's son Wilder, that's 7, and we kind of ask them some questions. We had to do it a couple of times because we're experimenting a little bit more this season with like gear and stuff. So it was kind of funny. We'll see what actually comes through with their answers, because obviously we had to ask the same questions more than once. And like Walter's like, you already asked me.
He's like, I've already said this. I've already told you.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys get.
Okay, are you guys ready? Yes. Let's get serious. Okay, put this down so we can see your faces. Look at the camera and we're going to ask you some questions, okay?
All right.
Are you ready?
Who's your favorite superhero, Rex?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
What about you, Wilder?
I don't know.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Just for now. It doesn't have to be forever. Who's your favorite?
Spooty Man.
Spooty Man. I like that guy too.
Spooty Man.
Spooty Man.
Is that his?
Spooty Man.
All right. What is your favorite like character from the Party Palace?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's always loved Tiana.
Look, and Stitch.
Yeah.
That's a good. Those are very good ones. Yeah. Let's Stitch together. How fun would that be?
Oh, it would be. That would be a fun little. That would be good music.
Yeah, it would. All right, Wilder. What is your favorite color? Red.
Oh, what's your favorite?
So
color?
red.
Green.
Ooh, green's my favorite too. Yeah, like our couch.
And Lelah was just singing Red.
Yeah.
We love that song. Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off.
Red.
There you go, girl. There you go.
Come and sing.
I love that part.
Tonight we light it up.
All right. All right. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman's superpower?
What would your superpower be?
To look through walls so I can find my right cat.
To look through walls so he can find his iPad. you parents know when we be hiding those iPads.
Yes.
All right, Wilder. Who is your best friend? Who's your best friend?
Abby.
Abby. Oh. Shout out to Abby.
My BFF.
His BFF.
That's so cute. Where'd you meet Abby?
At Lily's church, and we saw each other in Fishman.
Oh, it's
And
Who's your best friend?
say,
Sadie. And how'd you meet Sadie? You just kind of grew up with her, huh? Yeah, you met her. I think the first time y'all officially met was at a sunflower field. Pretty cool, huh?
fine. We love best friends.
Yes. And if you could be an animal, what would it be?
elephant.
Ooh, I love elephants.
That's a good choice. Walter, what kind of animal would you be if you could be one? A cat? Why?
Where's Luna?
I don't know. Why would you? Hey, why would you be a cat?
So I can bite your stuff.
Rude.
I'll just be like,
Yeah.
All right.
where's Luna at the moment?
Where is that girl? She's probably relaxing.
She's still
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's probably relaxing. So, speaking about that, what's your favorite thing to do to relax?
Get the beach relax.
Go to the beach and relax.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Wilder, what's your favorite thing to do when you want to relax?
We play with my iPad and Luna rock art.
In your lap.
Zone out.
Yeah, that's some good relaxing.
It is, yeah. The beach and just chilling with your iPad and your cat. All right. And then, what's your favorite way to have fun?
Got part to play.
Wow.
Wilder, what's your favorite way to have fun? What's your idea of fun? Like, what if you could pick to go anywhere or do anything? What would you pick?
Then
Disney World. Me too. We're going back in like X amount of days, aren't we?
Ooh, fun.
Good.
And, okay, last question. What do you think about our podcast? Good?
Good. What do you think about our podcast?
bad, and I'm out of here. I'm out of here too. Bad. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, kids say the darndest things.
Yes, they do. They like to show off too.
I know, little nillies.
Oh, heavens.
My favorite thing.
It was fun, but
Yeah.
Patreon, we're going to include it all. So if you want to see it all and see all the cuteness, because there's a ton of cuteness, go to Patreon. It's only, like we said, $3 a month. It's not a big deal. We appreciate the support, and it goes a long way, and it helps us give you better content and come up with cooler things. So anyway, we appreciate that. And we hope that you enjoyed the segment with our kiddos. They've been really good friends over the past few years. I think this summer kind of brought them closer together. I've done this podcast, and I know they're proud of us. So even if they don't say it on camera, they've said it to us personally.
Yeah,
And that's all that matters.
that's good. Now that we've had some fun with our little ones, let's focus on setting some goals for the fall season.
Yes, fall is a great time for new beginnings. This fall we have Friday the 13th in September, and then also in winter in December we're gonna get another Friday the 13th. So that's pretty cool. Like we get to like start spooky season and end spooky season with the Friday the 13th, and we will have some really fun content coming out on Friday the 13th with our friend Lexi. She kind of came into our podcast world during the between seasons. We've been doing some lives on Facebook. So if you want, you can go catch those. It has some fun, cute little tidbit stuff. And yeah, our word of the week began with our friend Lexi. She was here to expand her lexicon.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Yes. So yeah, we have a lot of fun coming up, and she's gonna show up on Friday the 13th, and she's gonna have a little friend with everybody. That's gonna be cool. So just a little sneak peek of that tease. And yeah, there's a lot of fun movies coming out. We have Beetlejuice. I think we might be able to do some fun giveaways, hopefully. I don't know. We've got some things. So yeah, be supportive. Go follow, like, and show us that you're want to like get cool surprises from us. But yeah, let's take a moment and reflect on kind of what we want to achieve this season. Because like it is a busy season, and I feel like a lot of us, once the season comes, there's hay rides and pumpkins and things that we want to do. Plus, we got Christmas, as moms, and like just in life, we got presents and things. This season, once September hits, it's like Happy New Year. Because like, where did it go? So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna be intentional, and we're gonna set some intentions and see what we want to achieve this season.
Yeah, and so I will be out of town a lot working, and so it's very busy for me. So this is gonna be really good for me too. I'm definitely gonna have to hone in on this for sure. So let's start by setting some SMART goals,
Right.
which means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound.
Right.
So what is it that you want to accomplish this fall?
Right. Like I kind of mentioned, the farming's opening for us. And so we're going to be doing like glamping and hair rides, and there's going to be a lot of fun over there. So for me, I definitely am also sitting down. I'm trying to figure out like how many sessions I'm going to be able to realistically achieve and what all, and like set up my next few months and figure out what weekends and things. And because then you want to have fun with your kids, and you want to still have your me time also. And football season is upon us, and definitely that's on in my house like 24/7. And I do like to catch the game. So like, but some that is like my me time also, like my chill and like family rejuvenate time. So that's pretty fun. And then like me and my husband are also like in a thick of like a bunch of big projects right now. So we have our handy dandy notebook. If you've heard some episodes before, like my husband and I have this notebook that we'll pass back and forth, and that is where we also write down SMART goals. Like I actually have a page that says SMART, and like we will write little love notes and little things like it's trying to like keep us on the same page, because like I said, Christmas is going to be here ASAP, and then it's 2025, y'all. 2025. Whoa. That's going to be crazy. So what about you, Lelah? What you got?
Well, yeah, I've got a lot coming up. So
For your SMART goals, I know you're just saying like you're going to use this yourself.
yes, I'm going to need to use this myself because I have a lot coming up with work, which is going to be a lot of fun. And it's still fun work. It's just
Right.
it's a lot of traveling and things like that. So I'm going to have to really set those goals, for the traveling, for like my mental health, my physical health, and then also still being intentional and still being there and still creating these great memories, because even though I'm working so much, I also still really love this season.
Yeah.
And so I really want to really focus in on the activities that we will do. So we already kind of did it yesterday. Yesterday we went to Spirit Halloween, being in a group of, some party palace friends. And so afterwards we went to dinner and I said, let's sit down and we're going to go through dates and we're going to go through all the activities that we want to do in October and we're going to nail down these dates.
Yes.
So just being getting these things. So because it's so easy to just get so jumbled up in this season because there's so much.
Right.
So I'm really, trying to stick to a schedule, but not treating it like a schedule.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense. So it's like,
It's still flexible.
yeah,
schedule,
yeah, but we're like trying to make sure we're doing all the things and enjoying all the things.
Because even here in the river region, like we Wetumpka, Prattville, and Montgomery, and there's like
So much.
parades. There's different, like downtown Prattville does a lot of beautiful stuff. Like there's so much that we can, you can definitely get overwhelmed. And it's definitely like sit down. What's priority for you and your friends, and like what can y'all actually do together? That's awesome. I love this time of the year, and I definitely tell my friends, like, it's a Sunday and you want to watch football, it's on at my house, and we have something in the crock pot, and y'all just come over and have fun.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to hit some goals on top of, like we said, like grace and patience, because we need that a lot to try to get through this next season. It's just a lot. It's a lot of pressure, because even like with my job, a lot of people sometimes don't even think about pictures until the last minute, or they think that they can get by without it, and then the last minute they're like, never mind, I changed my mind, I do want you. And so then that's really stressful. And then like, I'm not really much of a people pleaser anymore, but you do want to make your customers and clients happy, so you do try to like bend over backwards as much as you possibly can. But to have those goals and know what I need to hit and what I can do realistically, that keeps your boundaries on you, that helps you stay in a good spot, and you don't stress yourself out, because this season is stressful. And also, our next episode is kind of going to hit more on like mental health awareness. Because this season can bring up a lot of that too.
Yeah, seasonal depression is real.
Right. It's dark. Yeah. And just like
getting dark, getting cold.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of happy people online also, and like comparison, all that.
Holidays too, without family and loved ones. And
yeah. So we're going to try to like be here for you guys through the season, kind of help you set up some strategies like this smart to help you make sure you hit your goals this fall. And just come back in. We're excited. So anyway, remember, it's important to set achievable goals that you are also excited about. Like you want to be excited about it.
Yeah, because once you set your goals, you make sure to create a plan to help you stay on track.
Yeah.
Break down your goals into smaller steps, though, and set deadlines.
Right. And do not forget to celebrate your progress. That is one thing that is so small, but it's a big thing. And like small victories can keep you motivated. So once you recognize those little small things, even us, like recognizing how many followers we have in this first season, right? Like even when I just saw like our YouTube alone had over 2,000 downloads, we're like, whoa! I'm like, that's a lot. That's really cool. Like, especially like we haven't been able to pour everything into it, but we are pouring our hearts and souls into this. But like, we're doing the best we can. And I don't know, it was really cool just to give ourselves a little pat on the back and know that we are doing something.
Absolutely. Well, now let's talk about some fall-themed activities that can help you relax and recharge.
Yeah, like Lelah, I feel like this is up your alley. Just getting like a cozy book and some either a hot tea or some coffee.
Oh my gosh!
A warm cup of tea.
Yes. Or we could plan a fall hike or visit a pumpkin patch.
Yes, I'm like so excited for pumpkin patches. I think that's something I've always kind of done with my niece and nephews before I had kids, but then like, once you have kids and you start going to the pumpkin patches, that like Roxanne knows that it's pumpkin season. She's excited to get the pumpkins for us to paint them, because we like to paint and carve pumpkins, but mostly paint. Oh, and for photography, I do carve out pumpkin heads and put like, I'll do pastels or keep them orange or
like the disco ball.
Wood. And those are so much fun. And then to go out and like just have fun with clients, it's like so much fun. So much fun. And then don't forget about the delicious fall foods. Are you pumpkin spice?
I'm not a pumpkin spice gal.
I'm not.
Wow.
I do.
We have way too much in common.
Oh, we do.
So funny, because you would think even something like that, you would think like one person would be, or one person wouldn't be, would be like, love you, but like no.
Right.
But it's like, I feel like there's so many things that are like, me neither. Okay, so I will say, I like pumpkin pie and stuff like that for like Thanksgiving. I mean, it's not my favorite, you know, but it's not like nasty.
Yeah.
You're
like, I'll give it for the season.
Yeah. But a few years ago, you know, I'm thinking, what's the hype about pumpkin spice? So I went and got a hot pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, and it was the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Like, honestly,
like, why did I waste $5 on
like 6? Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I was like, the first sip wasn't so bad, but then it was like that aftertaste came, and then I took the second sip, and I was like,
oh,
and to me, it's like, it's got to be bad because I love coffee, and there's hardly ever a time that you can mess up my coffee order. Like, if it's got coffee in it, I'm usually okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like the taste of coffee, so I'm usually okay. Like, really, any of the flavors, I'm like, that's fine. It will work. That, though, I don't know what it is, though. It's just, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for y'all that worship pumpkin spice, but it's gross. I'm so sorry.
I don't even think it smells good. And, like, I usually like the fall smells. And I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
So apart from pumpkin spice, since we don't like that,
yeah.
What is your favorite flavor? Mine's cinnamon.
Really?
Fall. Like, I
do
the
love
smell of cinnamon, the taste of cinnamon. Like, if I had to choose, that would be my go-to flavor.
Yeah, it's like vanilla there, like the winter, yes, and then cinnamon. And then at this part of the year, I think I just kind of wait for eggnog.
Oh, me too.
I love it.
See, that's something that people probably disagree about.
Right. There's
I love eggnog.
We have the same taste buds. Yeah.
We have to. I love it. It is so good. Oh,
I know.
like, it sounds bad, but it literally
does.
You know what it tastes like?
It sounds like we should like pumpkin spice and hate eggnog.
Yes.
However.
Okay, so eggnog to me tastes like, you know, like when you have a bowl of ice cream and it melts in the bottom of the bowl and the leftovers, that's what eggnog tastes like.
Yeah.
That leftover ice cream at the bottom.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, it's so good. And like, honestly, I was so ignorant too. I just loved eggnog. I didn't know people that spiked eggnog until after I met my husband, and we were like,
strong.
Yeah, in Nashville or somewhere. I forgot where we were. And he knew I loved eggnog. And so he ordered me an eggnog. And at that time, I don't know. I was just so, like, I just didn't even think about alcohol being in it. And when I drink, I was like, what an eggnog is this?
So they have a pre-made spiked eggnog. And we got it last year, and that stuff was rough.
Really?
Like, I could not drink it. It was so bad. I feel like if you make it yourself, it's probably good, but the pre-made one, don't.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I just like eggnog by itself. We don't have to have alcohol.
Same. Yeah, it's way too strong. But yes, that's so funny. I love eggnog too. Oh,
yeah. All right. So share us your fall goals, you guys. We would love to hear them and activities that you are looking forward to this fall. Any football games, any, what else comes in the fall? Besides,
so much.
I just think about football. I know F1, if you are a student, because you like fast cars and you like Formula One, they just came back and started back after their summer. Like, they took like 3 weeks off for the summer and then just started back. So we are watching F1 on Sunday mornings right now because that comes on like first thing in the morning, and then football. Like, yeah, I'm just like watching sports. And
I guess also like you've got your things that are year round but also seasonal. Like for the season, you got to think like local productions, like theater productions are going to have like their fall productions, and then you've got
like the Nutcracker.
Yeah, I was gonna say in ballet and stuff like that. Who does their seasonal stuff? So all this coming up too.
Christmas Carol. Yeah, we are going to do a cute little thing in December because obviously we're going to stop the podcast right before Thanksgiving to get us through that really busy season. That's busy for both of us, like to the max. We might probably come back for lives or something in between again, who knows? But we are going to do some fun stuff for Christmas. I can't.
Yeah, October.
Yeah, we're doing the fun thing.
We're gonna have fun, but
yes, and we will see y'all every Tuesday in October. But they are pre-recorded. We are having fun.
I will not be here on this couch. I will be, I don't know, somewhere else. Spooky, doing things.
Spooky stuff. Alrighty. But yeah, let's just remember that the most important thing for this fall season is to enjoy yourself, enjoy your journey, embrace the beauty of this fall season, embrace the change. And just fall into that focus for yourself. Set your SMART goals, and let's see what all we get into this season.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode.
Yeah,
we hope that you enjoy this exciting kickoff to season 2. And remember that Chatbox Chronicles is your go-to podcast for daily inspiration and weekly laughs. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share our content with your friends.
Yes, and don't forget to join us next week for another exciting episode as we dive deeper into the theme of falling into focus. We've got some amazing interviews and topics lined up for you this season that you are not going to want to miss. So until then, stay inspired, stay creative, and keep chatting. Bye, guys.
Bye.